it's hot. My nails are still white. So it's really, really hot. Ooh, good lord, it's hot. It's really hot. Okay, so hello everyone, my name is Mackie and welcome to Mackie Really Reads. So if you're new here, hello, nice to meet you. I have been waiting for you. Where have you been? And if you're a returning subscriber, you know, good on you. Yeah. So today I am going to be talking about love triangle romances. I love it and I know you love it, and I think you don't know that you love it, but I know you love it. You can. I don't want to hear anyone saying that they don't have love triangles. Like, excuse me, I know you watch Twilight. I know you watch Twilight. And if someone had to ask you, Team Errol or Team Jacob, you would answer it without even a second thought, yeah?
Edward for sure. Team Jacob, all the way.
So, you do like love triangles. It's just, you're a little iffy about it, or you don't like the cheating or whatever. Like, of course no one likes cheating. Who likes cheating in real life? No one. But in books, it's acceptable. I accept it. Whatever, it's fine. No one is cheating on me, so I like it. I don't care. I don't mind. It's not a trigger warning for me. It's not a trigger for me, so whatever, you know. Okay, so without further ado, here the first thing. I'm not even sitting properly. I'm legit not even sitting properly. Here you go. My nails are still wet. Literally, they still wet. I don't know why. I should put on a ring actually. Do you guys like this lip? Or should I have done a red? I don't know. What if you like too much red? I don't know. Like, this makeup stuff is not for me. It is not for me. Okay. Anyways. Yeah. Without further ado, these are the recommendations for love triangles. So the first one is Even If It Hurts by Marni Mann. I mean, what a beautiful cover, first of all. What a beautiful cover. It was a beautiful, beautiful book. So it's about Chloe, Liam, and Lance. That's a weird name, Lance. So Chloe goes to England for school stuff. You know, she's in college and she's pursuing this, I don't know, she wants to be something, or she wants to do something, and in order for that to happen, she has to kind of spend a semester abroad. So she goes to London and she meets this guy named Oliver, right? I hope his name is Oliver. Yes, his name is, yeah, I think his name is Oliver. And they just hit it off. You know, I don't think, she's never been in a relationship, so she falls in love with him really fast. It's like the first love, you know. It's cute, it's romantic, it's so sweet. There's never any fight. It's like hunky-dory, you know. It's like Teletubbies, but if Teletubbies were to be in love, you know. Yeah. And then she has to go back, and you know, long distance, it never works out. I mean, not in books anyways, I think. And then they break up, and a couple of years later she meets Lance. So he is this alpha male. He is so strong and smart and sensitive and so romantic, and I'm like, oh my god, he is definitely my vibe. And they fall in love. They really fall in love, and it is intense and it's good, and it's like what dreams are made of, you know. It's literally what dreams are made of. And then she has to start going back and forth. Like, I'm not sure what country it is. She has to start going back and forth for work. Like, she spent 6 months, she spent 6 weeks in another country, and then she comes back and she spends 6 weeks there. So when she goes to the other country, I don't know what it's called, guys. I'd be lying if I gave you the name of the country right now. I think it's Germany. Is it Germany? I think it's like Germany, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It's some type of German thing. I don't know, man. And then she meets, and lo and behold, who does she meet there? You guessed it, Oliver. And she is like very hesitant to be with him again, because firstly, she's married to Lance, duh, and she's like, well, but she kind of does want to be with him because she's like, I was still in love with him. We never really broke up like that. It was never really bad. And you know, you definitely feel like, girl, you're not supposed to be doing this. And it's so frustrating in this book. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Chloe, what the hell are you doing? Like, what is wrong with you? Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah. So give it a try. Just give it a try. You might like it. You never know. You never ever know. So yeah. And the next book that I want to recommend is Even If It Hurts by Kandi Steiner. So this one is about Charlie, Reese, and Cameron. Pretty covers. I don't know why they save these covers for love triangles, and it's like no one loves love triangles, well, except for me and some other people. And I'm gonna make you love love triangles. I'm gonna make you love love triangles. I know I will. Okay. So they how do I get it? Cameron and Charlie. Charlie's the girl. She's the heroine in this book. She has been married to Cameron for I think 8 years, and you know they just like in a really bad place in their marriage. So it's kind of like a marriage in trouble trope as well, and it is so sad because you're like, what is wrong? Like, what could have happened that is so bad? And you do find out like throughout in the middle of the book, I think, or throughout the end, and it's so sad. Charlie works at a kindergarten, right? Yeah, she works at a school. She works at kindergarten, and she sees Reese on the first day of school. So Reese was a guy that she was in love with. He was Charlie's brother's best friend. So it's also a brother's best friend with the marriage and trouble type of trope. So if you like any one of those tropes, you should definitely read this book. But Reese and Charlie are just really strange together. They like have feelings for each other, but it's just an awkward dynamic, and they definitely do have feelings for each other, and kind of get to see them fall in love, but you see her marriage kind of like going really, really bad. And there is a cliffhanger, so there's a second book and I think a third book as well, and I don't think you're gonna see this ending, but the ending is like, what's gonna happen? I really need to see the second one because I want to see what's gonna happen. So yeah, definitely be aware of the trigger warnings. It is such a fun romance. I really, really enjoyed this one. And the next one is Serenading Heartbreak by Ali Fields, and this is one of my favorite love triangle romances, and I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me because this book frustrated me. It broke my heart. I was angry at the world, and I don't get it. Like, I still don't get the ending. Like, I'm still so mad at the ending. Like, what the fuck was that? What the hell was that?
The fuck? Stupid fucking book.
Backstory. So this one is about Stevie and what's his name again? Stevie, Everett, and Aiden. And oh my god, Aiden is like the perfect man. He's the best book boyfriend. He's so sweet. He's so kind. So Stevie is a girl. She's a heroine. She is in love with her brother's best friend, so that's a trope as well. And his name is Everett. So he's a musician, and you know, he is very intense and dark, and he doesn't really want to talk to her, but like she's so in love with him. She just wants to spend time with him because he's always at her house, and like he's always like practicing with the brother, and it's like really weird and really cute at the same time because it's like she's so in love with him and he just couldn't give two damns about her. But then they start having a relationship, they start dating, but then he soon has to leave to be a musician, you know, he has to travel and all that stuff. And she goes to college and she meets this guy named Aiden, and he, like I said, is perfect. He is the type of guy you want to take home to you want to bring home to your mom. He is perfect. Like, he's literally so perfect. And they start having a relationship and they fall in love with each other, and then Everett comes back and you're like, what the fuck. So Everett is just, he is that toxic guy that you just can't help love, but you know you're not supposed to be with him because he breaks your heart. He never keeps his promises. He's just doesn't have his priorities straight. He is literally like not good at all. And then you have Aiden, who's like perfect. He's kind, he's smart, he's rich, and he's emotionally intelligent, and it's all that stuff. But she's still in love with Everett, but she still loves Aiden at the same time. And you definitely see her go through both of these relationships in different times, and you never really know who she's gonna pick, because at one chapter you think she's gonna pick this guy, and then in the other chapter you think she's gonna pick the next guy, and it's like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Oh my god, it still makes my heart hurt and my head hurt. And this book, 5 stars, you know. This book is amazing, and I will forever love it. Like, I will forever love it. So the next one is Thoughtless by SC Stephens. So this one I've already spoke about in my previous video. This one is about a girl. She is with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend decides to move in with the boyfriend's best friend. Well, not best friend, but he's like a close friend. I think they grew up together or something like that. And he is a rock star as well, and he is intimidating. He is like, oh my god, like if he was real, like I don't know what I would do. I'd be so intimidated by him, but he's so hot. And I definitely saw the connection. So Kira, I think her name is Kira, and Killian, and what's his name, Danny is the boyfriend, and Killian is the roommate slash musician. And he and Kira are just like a mini Bella and Edward. Like, they give me such Edward and Bella vibes, because their love is so intense, and I'm like, oh my god, what is this? Like, I could feel it in the pages. I could feel the intensity. I could feel everything that she felt. And I'm like, this book is very frustrating at times, because her boyfriend Danny has to go for work, so he's gone, so she definitely does cheat on him. So if you don't like cheating, just get over cheating, guys. It's just cheating in a book, okay? Unless you don't want to get over cheating. So yeah, if you don't want to get over cheating, then don't read this book, because no. This book is one of my favorites, and there's 3 of these books in the series, so you should definitely check it out. Next book is The Vincent Brothers by Abbi Glines. So the first one is about the girl. So this relationship, so these 2 books are kind of intertwined. So if you read the first one, you'll definitely want to read the second one, because the guy that she doesn't pick in the first book has a new relationship in the second one. And the second one was my favorite, and I totally loved it. And I don't want to give you spoilers, but it's a love triangle. It's super cute. I really love these romances. I read it like 5 years ago, and I still remember it. It's definitely a typical Abbi Glines type of book. It is very dramatic, and you totally love it. I don't want to give you too much, because I don't want to tell you who she does pick at the first book, but if you like any one of these books, you definitely will like this one. So yeah, check it out. And so the last book that I'm going to recommend is Arsen, a broken love story. So this one, I read it a couple of years ago. So this lady, the heroine, is married when she meets a guy in her workplace. So it's also kind of an office romance, and he is so much younger than her. So it's definitely kind of like Sex Life, but no. Is it like Sex Life? No, it's not like that. So at the beginning, the heroine and the hero, her husband, they definitely struggling with infertility. Their marriage is like not in a good place right now. And so when she does meet this guy, she's kind of taken off guard because he's so much younger than her, but they have this connection and it's intense and it's beautiful and it's really sad. The story was really sad. So check it out, you'll definitely like it. You will cry, maybe just a little. So definitely look out for the trigger warnings. And yeah, so that is all that I'm going to recommend for today. Let me know what kind of video you want me to do. I will definitely do it. Let me know what your favorite romances are, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.